What's going on, podcast people? This is D&E Podcast. I'm NK Rudy Lee, their friend group, also the main character. I'm here with my friends and close.
Yo, you said that last week or no?
Yeah, I did.
My fault, man. Yeah. Go ahead and finish this bullshit.
It's not bullshit. They go, I don't know what the fuck I was saying, man. I got my friends and co-hosts here, Jamar and Josh. Say what's up.
He just started off talking about some bullshit. Like, you just adding shit every week now.
That's not every week. That was just, I think I should have asked something. No, I'm like, it's about time. So that's why I added last week.
You don't pay attention. That's why.
I just be tuning out all the bullshit. He said leader of the friend group and main character.
Yeah.
Nah.
Definitely.
If anything, like, how you gonna be the villain and the main character at the same time?
Do you know what a protagonist and antagonist are, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the antagonist, but I could still be the main character as the antagonist.
Name a show like that. Name a show like that.
Don't do that. There are shows like that.
I know, but I'm like, what's the first one that come up to your mind? I'm thinking, Light.
What?
Light.
Oh yeah.
Death
What's that shit called?
Death
Note.
Death
Yeah.
Note.
That's definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
He was never He was the protagonist was Light and N. No, what was his
L.
name? L was L was what you call the other guy. N, wasn't it N or some shit like that? Near, but he went by N, right?
Maybe.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
I just watched it like a couple months ago. I could have swore it was like N, L and N. Yeah, they were protagonist. So yeah, there you go.
I know. I thought you was gonna say another show. Like I didn't know if you were gonna think of Death Note.
You set yourself up for that one.
Nah.
I mean, there's a lot of shows out there, but I don't be watching a lot of shows like that.
Yeah, because I want to see it done right. It got to be done right.
Or you can see like the movie Suicide Squad. All those people are antagonists. They're villains.
Right. You're
Joker.
Right.
What?
The Joker? Or a Joker movie?
Oh yeah. I think that movie was overhyped. I
Oh,
do. I'm so serious, bro. Like, it was not that good. Like, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was not as good as people kept saying. It was like, oh my gosh, Joker. Everybody wearing the Joker theme costume for Halloween.
Yeah.
I seen that movie. I had to watch it in like 2 parts because I never. Like, I went back to watch it. I'm like, bro, this. Like, it was not that good.
Fair. I mean, it's my favorite character. That's why I like the movie.
Ooh. So let me ask you, like, what's your favorite Joker? Like, which story?
Which story?
It could be like a movie, game.
Man, just what's Joker? He just said 2 different things. What's Joker's your favorite?
Was it Emperor Joker?
Okay. And why?
What the fuck that is?
Me neither.
Why? I don't know. That's why it's just my favorite.
Okay, rank the Jokers from like best to worst, the ones who are on screen, like TV
So,
and like not the like real people though, not like the animated ones.
So Heath,
It's what, worst or best?
he's the best.
Okay.
So I'm going from best to worst.
That's the one in the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
The one from the Joker movie. I'm putting him second.
The most recent one.
Yeah, from the Joker movie.
Okay. I can't remember his real name. He's a Spanish. I think he's Spanish though.
I don't remember none of them.
Really?
Names. I know Heath, but that's it.
I think.
Not gonna lie. Suicide Squad Joker wasn't that bad.
Who?
Suicide Squad.
Oh.
I don't think he was either.
I don't think he was that
Jared Leto.
bad.
Oh yeah.
I think it was just like it's different from the other ones.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the performance.
When I saw him in Suicide Squad, I'm like, why is everybody like saying he's trash? I'm like,
Yeah,
he seems
it's not
solid to
bad.
me.
Damn. I forgot about that one.
What was the last one? The one after Heath. I don't know that.
That was
one.
the one after Heath. But Jared Leto was the one after Heath.
No. Is that it?
There was another. Well, you're also forgetting Jack Nicholson.
From like the.
That's from with
Way back. That's
when Michael
long.
Keaton was back.
Okay.
And you're also forgetting like way back with like what's that Adam that nigga.
Nope.
What?
I don't know. No.
Adam
Nope.
What's that dude's name? Like he's this is like back in like the.
Was it Adam West?
Adam West, yeah, he was Batman though, but
I don't know who the Joker was.
I don't know who the Joker was, yeah. But you also give where Jack Nicholas rank or Nicholas Jack Nicholas. Am I saying his last name wrong? Is it Nicholas or Nicholson? Nicholson?
I think it is.
I'm gonna look it up.
I put him third, then Jared Leto.
Him third?
Yeah,
Ben Jared Leto. Okay. The Joker from Joaquin Phoenix. That was the Joker movie guy.
Yeah.
Well, let me look up that Joker, from like the Adam West time.
Mm.
He was on the TV show. It's like way back. Like you should look at the costume niggas was wearing. Yeah, that's it. That's how old that shit is, bro.
That's
from the
funny.
'60s. Okay. I don't know who the Joker was. I gotta look up his name. Joker from Adam West Batman. His name was Cesar Romero. That's what he looked like.
Hey?
It was on like I said, something.
Alright. Damn.
See, I ain't watched that, so he gotta be last.
You gotta be last thing. I said understandable.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to rank them, but the one from The Dark Knight was fire. That was fire. I'm not gonna lie. But the stories with the Joker is always crazy when I hear them about like, was it the game where he tricked Superman into killing Lois Lane?
Injustice.
That was Injustice.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Some shit right there.
Bro, he was going crazy.
Yes, yes.
Superman was going crazy after that shit.
Oh yeah, when he was torturing Robin and
That's,
made Batman think he was dead, and he tortured him for months, and then Robin came back as Red Wing,
Red Hood.
Red Hood. Yeah, that one was crazy too.
that's what is that? Animated series? One of them, or is that a movie?
Oh, there also was another Joker.
Which one?
Well, it was cut out from the Batman movie, the one that just came out. It was supposed to be that dude from who also played in. Fuck, he also played in a Marvel's movie. What's that? What's that most like one of that Marvel's movie? It's like not the Avengers. They watched when Thanos attacked everything. What them niggas name?
Eternals.
Eternals. Yeah, he was one of the Eternals in that movie. Yeah, he was. I don't know his name now. I don't even know these actors' names.
Mm-hmm.
And there's I think is it when remember that show before the Batman? I think it was
Gotham.
Yeah, wasn't there like a Joker in there too? Like the making of the Joker was also in there also.
I didn't watch that though.
I started watching it, but just like never finished.
I heard it was good
show.
though.
Show was good.
There's no like origin story for him, like
for Joker.
It's all different.
They always
like
try to make
fell
one
into
like
some. I heard there's like a few different.
They're all
Jokers.
different.
Yeah, there's not a real origin story that I know of. Like the Joker movie is supposed to be an origin story for Joker.
Did you? Oh, we forgot one Joker.
Cool.
The one that just won a chip.
You thought that was funny, huh?
That shit was funny,
yo, y'all faces is funny, but that way they really won, and I didn't really want them to win because they beat the Lakers, but I didn't want the Heat to win either because
that's petty.
Devontae. Nah, you should have heard him. He said, "How you gonna drop 2-0 at home?"
Oh,
I said, "Word." Then they go lose 2 at home, and they won. I'm like, shit. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. This finals did not feel like a finals.
Why you say that?
It just didn't feel like the hype to it. Like how like a Super Bowl usually feel. Like I didn't feel that for the finals. Like, usually I feel that for the finals like every year. Yeah. This one just didn't feel like it.
Maybe because it was a playing team and you kind of knew the Nuggets were gonna win. Wait, did you even feel that way when KD was on the Warriors?
I didn't feel that the Nuggets was gonna win. I thought they was gonna lose to the Suns.
Well, I'm talking about once the matchup came out, like Heat versus Nuggets. You didn't think the Nuggets was gonna win?
Oh no, I had a feeling they were gonna win, but I was rooting for the Heat. But a lot of people were saying that the Nuggets had the easiest finals. I mean, run to win the championship because they went against Minnesota, who was the ranked number 8 seed. Next round, they went against the Suns, who had just that team had just came together, and that with no bench. Even like I thought it was still win, but to other people, then it was just a booty team who they're going against in the Suns. Went to them, and then they put the 7 seed Lakers, who had just also put that team together through the trade deadline. I think if the Lakers played together more, I think it would be better. They probably wouldn't have got the 7 seed out. They would have been higher also. But they went against the 7 seed in the Western Conference Finals, and then they went against a number 8 seed who was also a playing team. And the Lakers are a playing team also. They went against a playing team in the finals, and then a lot of people say it was easy. And I look at it, I'm like, I can't disagree though. Like it's hard to disagree. I'm like it was like it was, I mean that team made it to the finals. Like the best team out of the East made it to the finals. But if you're looking at seeding wise, definitely easier run than other teams that previous teams.
Yeah.
And there's no knock on the Nuggets. Like they were better though.
No, I get why you can say that, but I don't know. I'm not going to take it away from them just because it's hard. It's hard as hell. And the reason why I'm really not knocking it as much is going back to LeBron, how everybody like, oh, the East is easy. The East is easy. And nobody's doing it, going back in every finals. So he left, and the same teams are not going. I'm thinking it was going to be like the Bucks keep going back and back and back, but that didn't happen. Like, there's a lot of things that happen, and that's just the beauty of sports is that anything can happen. A team that should be winning loses. Like the Lakers should have made it to the finals, but we ended up losing. But that's just
should have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say should have.
Yeah. I read the script and everything. They had to change it. That's why.
Y'all had a chance of making it, but saying y'all should have,
Mm-hmm.
no, nothing's guaranteed. Only life, death, taxes, and me locking niggas the fuck up. That's the only thing that's guaranteed in life.
That is not true at all. That is not true at all, yo.
Yes.
That is a complete lie.
All right, yo.
So he does that.
Mm-hmm.
He does that.
I be locking Jamar.
Oh,
Madden, 2K, real life basketball too. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
That's, you lying again?
No.
You know what it must be? I think when niggas come on the podcast wearing shades, they start lying.
Bro, I usually wear my glasses. You be saying I be lying all the time when I wear my regular glasses or if I have my contacts in there. Come on.
Because, look, Madden, you wasn't even doing nothing. You wasn't even doing that in the player league. Nah, yeah. You wasn't even kicking
I
like
was
that.
the only team that made the playoffs, bro, in the Players League.
Again?
No, well, in our first season, only team that made the playoffs. Right now, I'm leading our division right now. I only have 2 losses. Like, we started the season slow, but I still only have 2 losses.
Yeah, I messed up. I changed my playbook to the Rams playbook, and that's been working. Okay. I have won every single game since I switched it, and after I made the switch, I think I started off like 1-3. I made the switch, won all the games, and then I started a game, and then midway through the game, I'm like, yo, why am I not scoring? I was like, oh, I forgot to change the playbook, but it was already like too deep in that game, so I was like, all right, I'll just play it out. We ended up losing, and now I'm like 4-4, but not because of you, though. And when
you not beating me, bro.
Yeah. With the new playbook, I think it's gonna be solid because you really not making noise. If you go back and watch the games that we played, it's really me making noise in my team. It's just my offense not really matching.
Yo, Jamar, you're 0-2 against my team, bro. 0-2. I eliminated you from playoff contention. Don't forget that. Let them know how I did that to you.
That was
Jamar, you gotta make it 2-2.
Yeah,
no, that shit not happening.
Yeah,
no,
you have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. That's what we plan on doing.
Our defense is still like there. Our defense, Stephon Gilmore is still leading the league in picks again. He broke the record last season with like 21 interceptions. Crazy.
But look,
what's he at now?
He's at like, if he's not at 10, he's at 9. Yes.
I don't know, but his defense went down.
No, it didn't. In the beginning, in the start of the season, we started off slow, but we're right back where we picked back up again, bro. The reason why we started off slow is because we were in the playoffs. Y'all can't relate to that, so we had a little fatigue. Had an extra game on us. We had some fatigue. I know y'all can't relate to that shit. That's why.
Anyways, Matthew Stafford. For those of y'all that don't know, when we created a player and we only played that as that one player, but we drafted our teams around our player. And we're both on defense, so we can't control our offense. My quarterback is Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. And that's all I need him to do is be solid. But he threw 2 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in the last 2 games of the season. And those 2 games knocked us out. Like, those are the games that we should have won and made it easily to the playoffs. And I can't control
not the last game. Because you had to go against me. That should have been easy. That's going against me is tough, bro.
I was kicking against you too,
bro. I had 1 user loss that season. That was it on some bullshit too. Because Tom Brady was just doing nothing, bro. Like defense locking, but Tom Brady doing some bullshit. And I'm like, I think he do like 2 or 3 interceptions that game. It was crazy, bro. I'm like,
who'd you lose to?
My younger brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's when the computer on some whole shit. They on some whole shit. Like, I think in that last game, I had like forced fumble, like strip, not hit stick. I'm talking about I hit the strip button in the clutch. I think I had a pick and I had a good amount of tackles that game. Like I was doing everything I had to do to win that game, and it's only so much you can do.
I actually played it. I'm sorry, in our new season for this league, I think I might be defensive player of the week. You see that it's gonna be either me or Denzel Ward because he had like 3 interceptions last game. Damn. I had 2 pick sixes. I wish my Wi-Fi was good enough to stream right now. I don't know what's been going on with Optum recently. Like it's just been like the upload speeds have been bad, and I can't stream with the upload speeds, bro. And so it's crazy because I had messaged Optimum. I was like with their customer service, and then we trying everything. He's trying to reset my like router, shit like that. Tell me to turn it off, turn it back on, like doing all this shit. And then when the shit still wasn't working, he was like, "Oh, it looks like there's an outage in the area." I'm like, "Bro, stop that!" I'm like, "Bro, you know you can't." Right. He had to say that shit because he know he couldn't do anything about it after that. Like he probably didn't know what's going on. He said, "Oh, yeah, there's an outage." I'm like, that's funny because when I checked the outage map, there's no outage, and so he's just saying some bullshit. And I'm like, "All right, whatever, bro." I just ended the chat. I'm like, "He can't do nothing, bro."
That's the only reason I switched too.
What's up? But there's no Verizon in our area. Oh, I know, which is crazy because like we're not that far. We're in the same town, but I guess my part of town don't got Verizon.
That's what?
Yes, bro. It's just crazy. I know we have DirecTV over here. We have Optimum, and that's all I know.
No, I think we do. I have Verizon.
Yes,
but it's like
you do, but I don't, which is
cut
crazy.
Off at a certain area.
Yes, wow. I know. It's just crazy. Damn, that's why I was telling my girl, my boy got Verizon, but he right there. Yeah, crazy.
That's crazy.
I know. That shit is bullshit.
Yo, have you heard about the new Madden news? Madden 24. I am so mad at them that they don't make this game better. Like it really has.
What are you mad about? What are you mad about?
Because I don't know how they're going to do it. They're introducing the mini games back into Madden.
You mad about that?
What type
I'm not mad about that.
The combine ones
from PS2. Remember them shits like with the running drills and all that shit?
Yeah,
they're putting that back.
Yeah, they're adding that thing.
The combine stuff.
Combat.
Remember like the bench press?
Oh no, that's Superstar mode, but they hadn't. I think they haven't added from what I've heard so far. No, but
yeah,
I think they should definitely add that back.
That's what I'm saying. It's in the game. That's what I don't get.
They probably won't do that shit until NCAA comes back because the 2 games used to be connected from Road to Glory, and you could put in Superstar mode in Madden. I can't wait for that game to come back.
How do you fall off like that though? Like Madden, come on, Madden.
Yeah.
Go ahead, because I don't want to interrupt you because I want to say something else too about it. But go ahead.
No, that's it. But I just can't believe how they fell off like that. Like, how do you remove stuff that's already in the game like that?
It doesn't make sense.
Stuff that you think would just stay in the game that you could just keep working on, you take out.
Exactly. Like, speaking of the 40-yard dash. So think about this: if you create your player in college, then you transfer him to Madden, you do a combine with your friends. And then get drafted to whatever team and then play through the players league just like how we doing. Tough. That's so tough.
They got to do that, bro. They got to.
If you're in the same position like how you and Berg are both safeties, it's like, oh, why Berg get drafted before me? Or like, why Naeem get drafted before me? And then you try to play to that advantage. It's like, damn. And it's like, damn, you want to go higher in the pick, but that means you're going to be on a booty team if you get drafted high. And then,
I wonder if they're going to have that in like online leagues and NCAA because they're not gonna call it what they calling it, college football. They're calling it like some shit like that's not but in NCAA I'll call it that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have that though, like connected friends. Well, they're called dynasties in there. I'm gonna have like connected dynasties and like player leagues also. Yeah. Like, that'll be tough, bro. Ooh, yo, that's gonna be so tough, bro. Yeah. I can't wait till that game to come back.
How would y'all feel about like? What is it? Not my player. What is it called again?
It's just they don't right have now, a mode.
Madden. Huh? What is it? Franchise
mode?
It's just wait, what are you
talking
about?
Face of franchise?
No. What you play right now?
Just my Players League? Yeah. That's not the official term, but that's what we call it.
Where more users can be on one team.
Yes.
Would you want that?
I would want
that would be cool.
I would want it for the Pro Bowl. Things like the Pro Bowl or it to be an option where multiple people can play on the same team. Like that would be lit.
Yeah, that would be so, bro. Imagine us like me and you going to the Super Bowl on the same team, like shit up, bro. That would be so tough. Yo, man, they gotta step the fuck up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Contract time, like they can only sign one of us, And then he's like, yo, I'm not lowballing it. Or you know what I mean? Like that can work. The contracts,
Keep going.
The contracts can be used to like upgrade your player or get certain things. Like there's so many things that they can go with this. And this is just players alone. Like you could expand that to being a coach or being an owner. And they're just not taking advantage of that. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, man.
Damn, that would be so tough. Like, all this should be thinking of, bro. Why don't they to put that shit in a fucking game, bro?
Because I was thinking of that when they added, what is that? That Superstar KO?
KO, yeah.
I was like, oh, they must add it. But they didn't add it.
Like, they have it in the game. For those of you guys that don't play Madden, they have game modes in Madden right now where 3 players can play on the same team and they can compete against another 3. So it's possible of them doing it. All we're asking is that when we create a season, you just keep track of our stacks when we do that. And that would be nice. That would be nice as hell. Like, that would be fun, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be on the game for mad long just playing that. And that could just skyrocket Madden to people to play that. Like, people that don't even play, they'll still play Madden just because their friends are playing it. I think that's really what game is about, is just whatever your friends are playing.
Exactly. Bro, and it's crazy. I think Madden, excuse me, is like, compared to older Maddens, like say, let's go back to PS2, there's not as much shit in, like, I'll say Madden, what do you mean, 23, Madden 23, as are in, like, Madden, like, what's it, like, a 09 or something, I'll just say 09. Bro, they used to have, like, all these the mini games are now just coming back. Yeah. Bro, how did y'all take them out before? Like, bro, there used to be so much shit. The one feature I always miss the most is the creative playbook feature. Well, not really create a playbook, but create plays. Yeah. You should be able to create your own plays, like move people around to different spots on the field. Yeah. And then like you could change the blocking if like whoever's pulling, you can make the actual route, bro. Like that's the shit I miss. Yeah. I miss that so much, bro. I'm like, why don't they bring that shit back?
Do you think they should only keep that offline though? Because you know how people are gonna get cheesy with it.
Well, they don't have that shit, like they don't have that in like Ultimate Team, so it wouldn't be that's like really the most competitive shit. Online like head to head, I don't know, because they allow you to create your own playbooks. Like you could create, I can bring my own playbook online, and so I don't if I create a playbook of all cheese plays anyway, it wouldn't matter. If people are going to abuse the same plays over and over, so if I bring my own plays into the playbook,
it's just gonna be repetitive at that point. Yeah.
I think it could have a good balance. Like if you have the defense, like one side is zone and the other side is man, or like it's a mixture of zone and man while it's a blitz at the same time. Like I mean that would be crazy. Like it would just have 2 safeties back and then like the corners line up and then blitz and linebackers. Just little things like that. I mean, I can see it. I can see it balancing out that way. It just have to play right, and I don't trust Madden to get that right, to be honest. I feel like everybody's just going to create cheese plays where someone's on a streak or just one play touchdowns and have three in one play.
People will definitely abuse. I don't have no doubt that people, like, if there's some type of thing that people could abuse in the game, best believe players will do it. But they doing that now already. They're abusing plays already. We all know that same play that everybody use gun bunch. Yeah. Like, come on, like you just made a little reel of that shit too. Niggas know how to play. There's always that one cheese play like that shoots at the top every season, bro. I remember it used to be like PA crossers, and like a year or two ago, there was this play action play that used to be like in a cheese playbook, I believe. It was just crazy. Like there was nothing you could do. Like you can get out the pocket and then somebody gonna be open every time. I'm like, bro, there's always that one play.
I actually just played against someone who was cheesing like crazy with Mahomes. Like this absolutely ruined. At this point in Madden's, like it's towards the end stage. But I'm like, thank God I didn't play this at the beginning. Like this would have ruined my Madden career. He was just Mahomes and on the Chiefs and just throwing deep balls the whole time. And I can do. It was 5 out too, so everybody's out. I can be in man up 3 deep, and someone would get open because the computer can't guard Travis Kelce 1-on-1. You can't do it in real life either. And then he had Valdez Scanley, or what's his name again?
Valdez Scanley.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, he's fast as shit.
Yeah,
so
is.
he's just burning whoever, and then he also had someone else burning whoever on the other side. And then he had fucking Juju on a post that kept getting open for no reason. And like I could do things to stop the deep balls, but Travis Kelce would get open every single time. Like whatever adjustment I made would lead Travis Kelce open. And it just made no fucking sense.
Did you have like your players play underneath and like put the zone to like the zero, the curl fast, and like the flash to zero or some shit like that?
Yes, I was doing all the zone drops and everything. They were just going deep, like the deep blue. They were glitching out the deep blue zones, the just guard deep. And
cover 3?
Huh?
You cover 3 zones?
Yeah, I'll try 3, 4. I tried man. I challenged. I played him again because I had to run it back. I'm like, yo, I had to run it back.
You messaged him like, yo, play me again?
No, he came on the mic, and it was like a decent game. It was like a good game. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the score?
Until it was
The first
high. The first game was like 80 to like 60. Yeah,
80 to 60?
Yeah.
In a 5-minute quarter game, like let me say, or 6 minute, whatever
it was like 6 minutes. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it was just one play touchdowns the whole time. I was mad as fuck. That's why you think I said we got to run it back.
You're not me as a defender.
No,
not
a single.
It was cheese. It was
I'm
cheese.
not letting up 80 points, bro.
You would have quit by then.
No.
Yes.
I'm not letting up 80. What?
Yes. What are you gonna do? Knee the ball the whole time?
No. I would have ran it.
See, at that point, I was just like, yo, I want to figure it out. Like, I want to like figure out how to stop this because there's no way, there's absolutely nothing. That's how I was able to test out every defense I was trying to run. You
supposed to clock manage. If he keep doing like, you're supposed to keep his offense off the field. So you do whatever you can to take as long as the drive, as long as you score though.
I understand
but you
that.
One play touchdown. You get him back on the field.
I understand that from that aspect. And that's what I was doing with the... in the second game. I was also using the Giants too. I was using the Giants, he was using the Chiefs, and the players weren't that. And then the second game we used the 49ers. I used the 49ers and he used the Chiefs again, and that was a little bit closer. It was like 50 to 40.
You lost again?
Jesus.
Yeah.
50 to 40.
Yeah. It was like in that range, like maybe like 55, 43,
so
something like
140 and then 90 the next one.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll run it against you the next time, see if it works the same way. But
I mean, you play each other in the league anyway.
Yes, but I don't have the same players. It's Mahomes' ability to just throw the whole field.
He got a bad quarterback in that league too.
With the I got
Desmond
Ritter.
Exactly. I was trying to see Josh's face. Yeah, exactly.
But see, this is the franchise thing. Y'all don't be in franchises like that. You can easily level up your quarterback. Yes, I'm gonna throw some picks. But I'm a good enough Madden player where I can limit it and develop my player. I can definitely turn him into high 70 by the end of the season, and then next season he'll be high 80s with some abilities. I'm dead ass. Look at the stats. I just threw like 8 touchdowns the other day. And like 2 rushing if you look at the player of the week.
Bro, that was versus Berg though. He's trash.
But even against computers.
Berg is Jamal dropped he dropped like 83 or some shit like that.
I whooped
his ass. What?
Like
I dropped like 80 or something.
He had like 10 plus interceptions, bro. Berg is trash.
But think about it. I play him 2 times a week. You're telling me Zakai is that much better than Berg?
No, you're going to do the same thing as Zakai.
Okay, so that's 4 games out of the season where I can potentially drop 8 touchdowns with him. I already did it. Like I already dropped like 5, 6 touchdowns against the computer, and then whatever I do against you.
83,
bro. I was watching this shit, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I was trying out new plays.
What?
Yeah, there's levels.
Bullshit,
there's
bro.
levels.
83 to what?
To like 20 something.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And one of his touchdowns, like that, what Barry had was like garbage time too.
Yeah, because I could have sworn he was running. I think it was like 4th and 1, and I ran commit, and then he just threw it over the top. There is no quitting. No cap. I thought they would quit.
Because don't quit. See, the shit I don't like about quitting is because all the shit you did you're leveling up your players is all gone once they quit. And you just had to sim it.
Yeah.
And you don't get all that points and like level up experience that you were going to get before.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
When niggas do that, I'm like, I'll force an L on you for doing that shit. Like their next game, like not him, like tomorrow, like on our next person, like I'll force an L on you for doing that.
I wouldn't quit. But like to go back to that 80-point game, I was really just trying to figure out ways to stop it at that point. Like once I realized the game was out of reach, I was like, I just want to stop it. So I'll try to score and then just figure it out. I still didn't figure it out after that.
Nah, you know who be doing cheese plays? Pop it.
Oh,
to the max, bro. And Chris used to say this shit all the time. He's do the cheese plays, but I think Poppy progressed in learning more of the cheese plays. Cause it wasn't not bad, but last year in Madden 22, I couldn't beat him because someone's always getting open. Like there's some zone beating route. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Come no one else is doing this to me, but Poppy. I'm like, bro, like this shit, like it was like, and it was a certain run play he would always do. It was like an inside zone play. Blocking immaculate, he gets through the hole. I'm like, bro, there's something about this. I'm like, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. And there's like certain like routes you don't see running backs do. When I see like his previous play, I'm like, I've never seen that play before, like in any of the play. But he probably gotta go deep into somebody's playbook to find that shit, bro. It'll be like because the running back route,
it's going to be what's that route? Like an angle route, and then he goes back out. So it's like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so it's like, and then back up. It's crazy, some bullshit, bro. You don't. It's not a regular route you usually see.
So basically, the play by itself, the running back, let's say he's on the right side, he'll run to where the tackle is and then run toward the middle backer. If you know that play, so the play kind of looks like this, right from the running back position.
Okay.
But
are you talking about a wheel?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a wheel.
I would have positioned it like this, but it's more like a C in a way, right? But they added a new play where it's that.
You're talking about? Are you talking about a Texas route? You talking about the angle? So you say you went to the tackle and right? Okay, no, not that route.
And then he goes out. No, I'm saying they made an adjustment where he goes out at the top of the Texas route.
Oh, okay, yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I never seen that one,
bro. It's some bullshit, bro. Bullshit. You never see them shits, bro. But he was at Papa was running them shits. I'm like, and I messaged him the other day, bro. I messaged him, you're real. I was like, this is like you be looking at the cheese plays. He's like, nah. I'm like, yes, cat. I'm like, you do, bro. I'm like, Chris is right about that shit, bro. I'm like, you be looking at the cheese plays, bro. I'm like, it's okay though. Like, I ain't you for it. Whatever you can get the win.
Oh yeah. Oh, I actually do remember. I did figure out how to stop it. Not stop it, but limit it. It was the blitz. And I don't really be blitzing like that, so it just all makes sense. I was trying to drop 9, 10 guys back in coverage. Not 10, but like 9 guys back in coverage. But I had no one going over there. I had Nick Bosa on the line screaming, but...
Yeah, I just learned that shit. I don't know why it took me so long to learn that, bro. Start blitz. Like, I used to just drop back in zone all the time. Like, yo, start blitzing. That's why I be sending blitzes more often. Because, like, bro, don't allow them to get time in the pocket and drop back and see who open the shit, bro. Send that blitz, bro. I'm like, oh, wow.
And that made a big difference. Made a big difference. I'm not gonna lie.
I see.
That's why my team, the best team in the league with the Vikings. That's why bro, not just blitzing. Like we get interception shit, bro. You're not giving no time. They just throw that shit up and give me that. Thank you.
Are you getting picks? Oh, you just say
I just had like 2 pick sixes last. Bro, I could have had 4 interceptions, bro. I could have, bro. I was so mad I didn't get the 2. I'm like crazy.
So you had 3?
I had 2. I said I could have got 4. Like there was 2 times I could have got that interception. I'm like, wow, bro. Oh yeah, we locked. Oh yeah, we 7-0 from last season. But the quarterback was Baker Mayfield. I'm like, when I saw he was a starting quarterback, oh yeah. I mean, we getting picks on him. I'm like, oh yeah.
The good quarterbacks and a good running back duo.
Oh yeah. Speaking of like videos, like your reels and stuff like that, you started uploading like more like blaming on your other Instagram, Coach. It's still Coach Greg.
Yeah, I'm changing it though.
What you gonna change it to? Are you
just Jamar?
Just Jamar?
Yeah.
No, like just Jamar or Jamar?
Oh, Jamar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like your name?
Yeah.
You think it's available
on IG?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know.
Exactly. Yeah, I think of that. If it's taken, what you gonna do? J Killer, JG.
Nah, I don't want to do J Killer because I feel like it'll give me like I won't be able to do some sponsorship with some people because of the killer part. And then JG is too short, so I would have to add something to it.
What about JG Ocho Quattro? Or JG84 or some shit like that.
I'm definitely gonna think about it. I just changed my Twitter one, and I was able to do it. I had to add some numbers in that handle. And then...
What'd you change to?
Just Jamar.
You see what numbers, though?
Oh, 84.
Okay.
Yeah. So I might do that for IG.
Was it actually... Bro, that was like your name before on Instagram, though.
Yeah, I think it was... yeah, it could have been
I think it was like Jamar 84 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So you're just going back.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to have 2. Like, I'm going to have 1 for personal, 1 for YouTube.
Okay.
How's well you're starting to do like the editing process yourself. How's that though? I mean, but editing it takes some time. So I just don't know from your experience.
Yeah. So I actually was getting frustrated today. I just finished editing something. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But the thing that's annoying is when things aren't supposed to work. So our things that are supposed to work are not working. So I'll watch a video and it's like, oh, in the video, how to make the background blurry, right? It's like, oh, you have to hit on edit, then you have to hit on blur, and then you have to move it onto the screen and like point out what you want to be blur, right?
What do you use to edit?
I use CapCut.
Okay.
But then when I try it myself, something will be blocked. So blur will be blocked for me, so I can't click blur.
Blocked why?
This is just for an example. It wouldn't be that exact thing, but like that's something that's frustrating. So I have to rearrange, like I have to figure out why is it blocked. Sometimes it's blocked because it's not like the main thing that I didn't select it, or it's just not available. Or if I do, like CapCut has something like face tracking. So track your face wherever you're going, but some pictures will work for me, or sometimes the lighting's bad and it can't get me. So I have to adjust the lighting and redo that. Sometimes I like slur my words or I'm not saying anything correctly. So I have to redo that again. Sometimes I get sidetracked in like I'll write down a script, start talking about the script, get sidetracked, and whatever I get sidetracked on comes out better. And I was like, oh, let me just redo that because everything I'm saying now, I just said it better when I was free flowing, and then I have to redo that. And the next thing you know is like hella time just went by for a 20-second clip. I want to get to a minute, but I just work on it. Like I worked on the one clip today. I was working on my other job and also working here. So I had to edit, answer a call, edit, answer a call. And that was getting annoying because every time I got in the rhythm of editing, a call came in. So I had to stop and then redo it again. That was pissing me off. Okay. And what I wanted to work was not working. Like I did all this editing, trying to get a video to be in slow motion. It was the video I tried to send you to get it in slow motion. But once I got it to be in slow motion, it wouldn't allow me to place it in the right time spot that I wanted to do. Like it moved all of my sound, my voiceover, to a different spot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now I have to move the sound back here. Now I have to move the emoji back here. I have to move like whatever edit I did back to the original spot. And it's just like time consuming, honestly, for 20 seconds. I swear it was going to be a minute. I swear it was going to be a minute.
I told you, bro. Like people think like say I record a 5-minute video. Yeah. People don't think it take 5 minutes like edit that shit. I'm like, no, bro, that shit does not take 5 minutes. Because I'll say my editing process when I record or something like that, I like always like play and stop a certain part over and over just to make sure like that I want to stop talking at that right spot. So I'll keep going back over and over, and then making sure like where I want to cut the video at. And then you gotta, if I'm putting like pictures on top of the videos, I gotta go get the pictures and I gotta put them in. Like, I gotta import them. They have to like I don't have to render it till the end because I turn that shit off. It makes my my editing process much faster. If I'm adding music, gotta get the music. So a 5-minute video don't take 5 minutes, bro. Like it takes way longer. And I know I've been I didn't change my content up, but I'm adding more content to what I do. So I've been recently I've been doing a lot of sneaker videos, and so I'm going to get to like the long form videos how I want to for my YouTube channel. Also, I just been doing shorts recently and upload.
It just happens randomly.
What was that?
It was Alexa.
Oh, okay. And so I just been putting on like TikTok reels and like Instagram reels and YouTube shorts. So I just been doing that, but I like the process so far in that I'm seeing more viewers for like my sneaker videos I've been putting up. I'm gonna get back to my gaming recently other videos too. I'm gonna get that back in there also, but I recorded so much content for my sneakers already, like multiple different videos because I had so much to do. I actually feel good about it, so I can now just go edit it, and I have more time to edit now too, because I got my bike. I'm gonna go into that also, but the process of editing, like, I've been having fun with it though. Like, it's just new content I've been seeing some more subscribers on my YouTube, TikTok followers, and Instagram followers also. So that's just been good for me. I like it so far too.
Oh yeah. I really think shorts is the wave, right? Now, I just posted a long-term video too today.
Where?
On YouTube.
I didn't even see. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was week 2. I got a long way to go, but I just posted that, and then I also worked on a short. That was annoying, actually, the long-term thing, because I used iMovie to put a sound on there because I tried uploading it original from my PlayStation to CapCut to YouTube, but it got flagged for copyright. So I was like, all right, let me just edit it again. And the outro, I was going to use one of the things you told me on YouTube Library or Audio Studio. And I was going to use one of those outros for the ending. But when I was trying to put it onto my computer, it wouldn't work for some reason.
What wouldn't?
The original video. So I had it on YouTube. I tried downloading it and then putting it into iMovie. That wouldn't work. It wouldn't download. Then I had it on my phone already. So I was like, all right, I can just drag it from Apple Photos. But that didn't work. And then I tried saving it. I was like,
I just airdrop it.
I tried airdropping. The airdropping wasn't work. And everything just wasn't working. And it was just making me mad, even more mad, because I was like, yo, I just spent all this time editing. All I need to do is post it. And then it was uploading a few times and then cancel. It was like, oh, wrong format. I was like, why'd you even start trying to upload if it's the wrong format?
What kind of format was it? Movie? MP4?
It said MP4.
MP4 is upload there.
Yeah. It just said the wrong format. But
it's that poop connection. That's what it was. That's
what I had to do is once I finally got it onto my laptop, I saved it onto my flash drive, same as the MP4, and then I uploaded that from my flash drive onto YouTube, and it was able to upload like that. And I was like, God damn.
Watch, wait till you finally upgrade your process on how to edit. It's gonna be much. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit is much better, bro. This is like, so what you doing? All that shit, like, good God Almighty.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look into it more. My games are still blurry because I screen record them on the game, like on my PlayStation, and then I edit them on a PlayStation app. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, it's Share Studio?
Yeah. Share Factory.
Share Factory?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so
I do like that.
Okay, I see now. I don't know why. You might just want to take the quality you save it in. That could be the problem. But what if I'm getting a clip off my PlayStation, I use my
Elgato or
no. If you save a clip on your PlayStation, you can get a your USB flash drive, whatever, connect it to your PlayStation, and then put the videos directly onto your flash drive, and then you can edit in iMovie wherever you edit at.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I like using CapCut on my phone because I have like a lot. I know how to use it better than iMovie. I mean, I can still use iMovie. That's what I used in the past.
Okay.
But if I put it onto my phone, that's where it runs the issue.
So you think it's your phone that's saving in bad quality?
Yeah, I think that's where the issue is.
Are you saving the quality in 1080p or whatever? You got to check that when you're actually saving it.
I gotta check it.
Because if you want to add in if you want to add in cap, you can still get to edit the videos from your PlayStation without using. How are you getting it from Share Factory to your phone?
Once I added it on Share Factory, I uploaded it to YouTube as private, and then I downloaded it to my phone.
That's why your some of it's getting blurry. When you're downloading from YouTube, you're losing quality already. So what I'll say to do is don't upload it to YouTube. When you don't even edit in Share Factory, if you like edit on CapCut, just save the video to a drive on your from your PlayStation, put it on the drive, connect that drive to your computer, airdrop it to your phone, and then edit from there. And do whatever you want to be, so you won't lose quality. And that's why you're losing quality from when you upload it to YouTube and then download it again. Yeah, that's where you're losing quality. So there's your easy fix.
Do that. I'm about to do that. Episode 3 gonna look a lot better. 4 actually. 4.
Oh, speaking of my bike, so I got a new bike, and it's definitely saved me time instead of walking. Yeah. So I got an e-bike. It's a tough e-bike, man. It's my third one so far. I had I think I first got one in 2018, 2019, around that time. It was a foldable e-bike, and it was very convenient because once I got home, I just folded it up, bring it downstairs in the basement. But it stopped working. I don't know why it stopped working. It just wouldn't turn on, I think, and I didn't know how to fix it really. It was like one of the cheaper e-bikes. It was only like $400 or $500. And that's like on the cheaper end of e-bikes. And I don't know. So I couldn't fix it myself. I think I tried to bring it to the e-bike shop, but they didn't like really have the parts for it because like one of them shit's on Amazon. And so I think it was just, it was like, damn. So I ended up just giving it away. I'm like, if you could fix it, you got it, bro. And so I ended up getting a new e-bike probably 2020, 2021. It was 2020, I believe. Cause I remember during the pandemic, I had it.
Yeah.
So I remember it was a made by Swagtron, the same people that make the little hoverboard shits. But it was good quality shit. And I had it for a while. It went through some hell though. I remember somebody broke the brake, not the brake, the gear shifter. And so I couldn't shift gear, even though I really didn't pedal it, but there's a pedal assist. So if you pedal, the motor still goes and like helps you pedal and shit like that, or it helps you go faster. Yeah. But that was broke, even though I really just used the throttle. It was a small one though. But it was tough though. Like I said, it got me to A and B, so I was fine with it. And then that stopped working. It was crazy. So the battery was like, I could tell I wasn't getting as much from the battery at each charge. And so I'm like, all right, I'll just buy a new battery. So I bought a new battery, put the battery in, try to start up, bike's not working. Like, it's not like it turns on, but the throttle or anything wasn't doing anything. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, all right, let me go back to the old battery. Maybe something's wrong with this battery. Put the old battery in, not working. And I'm like, bro, it was just working, bro. I'm like, what the hell? And so the bike shop I used to go to it was an e-bike shop. It was in Denville. They closed during the pandemic for good, like shut down. I was sick. I'm like, damn, bro. So I didn't. In Marty's, the one in town, they don't like. They're not an e-bike like shop. They're just a regular bike shop. I'm like, wow, bro. They should be, bro. Y'all should definitely upgrade to be e-bike shop, especially around these time now. Y'all definitely make more money. So I'm like, damn. So I just got the bike. It's just sitting. I'm gonna try to sell it now because I have my new one. I'll try to sell for like cheaper because like you got to get it fixed somehow. I don't know what it is. I haven't sold a new battery with it. But now my new bike, it's like a regular size adult bike because the other one was smaller. It's a fat tire bike too, just like my older one. I like the fat tire bikes because like I be jumping curves and shit. It has a fender on the back. I put it on myself. So if I'm going to like the UPS store, I could put all like the stickers I be like selling and shit, put on the back of the bike and shit. So that'd be tough. And I be going to work with it too. Shit, be moving, bro. I be moving. When I say, bro, but e-bikes are fun, bro. Like. Have you ever rode an e-bike?
Yep.
Bro, tell me them shits is not fun, bro. Like, you should be zooming. I'm gonna have to, y'all have to ride my e-bike sometime. Just seem like, bro, that shit is fun. I wear my helmet though, too. I'm telling safety first. I got 2 helmets. I got like a regular, it's like a skateboard helmet because I don't like the way regular bike helmets work. I got that one. But I also got like a motorcycle helmet too. So, like, I usually bring the skateboard helmet, like the places where I know where I can't like place my motorcycle helmet. But if I'm going to work and I'm not going to the gym after, I'll bring my motorcycle home just to go. Because like that wind be hitting your face too.
I was about to say you got something for your eyes.
I usually wear my sunglasses if I have like the regular one on. But you don't feel that none of the way you got your motorcycle helmet on. That shit tough, bro. That shit is so tough. I like it so much.
I thought you were about to say you broke your old e-bikes because you dropped them or something. Like it was too heavy for you.
No, bro. I used to carry that shit up and down my basement stairs, both bikes. Not this. The new one have no too big to do that. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring. So I just store it somewhere else. But it's just I was going to the store today on my e-bike, and so I had a big ass box, probably the height of this table, and it probably like around the width of this bottom part right here. And so I had a strap that had like straps to I could strap it onto the bike. But I guess I didn't strap it good enough. And so, because I'm still getting used to like how I just try to strap it, because I try to put the straps and hang it to the actual rack on the bike. But I found a better way to do it is just put the straps under the rack and then put in the strap like the hooks on top, and it just stays. I'm like, I should have did that shit. And so I was going, shit fell off the back of the bike when I was going. I was like, fuck, but there wasn't a lot of cars around to see. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I just parked the bike on the sidewalk, and then
grab it.
Yeah, and grabbed it and put it back on. But one of my straps broke because not when the box dropped, but when I was going on like to put my bike on the sidewalk, it got caught in the chains, and the chain kept going and snapped one of the hooks off. I'm like, dang, I know, but I fixed it though. I was able to fix the strap. Like, even though it came off, I just had to drill a hole into the strap, like where it's supposed to be a hole at, and then there's a hook inside the actual hook, like you hook on, and so I gotta hook it back onto the thing, and it was good. Now I'm like, damn. But I'm still getting used to it. I got a bell on it too, so I be on that shit. I got a front light, tail light, and yeah, it's tough though. It's tough. I like my new bike because I don't go anywhere besides the gym and work, so I don't really need a car right now. Even though I do want one eventually, but like I don't need. I don't be going nowhere. And I like my e-bikes.
I mean, where we are, we're good.
Exactly,
bike
bro.
is good to have.
Yeah, and we also. Can you go take the train to like New York if you ever want to go to New York for whatever reason, or maybe a concert or something? And public transportation.
Josh
I never used the bus.
You never been on an NJ Transit bus?
No, not here.
You never been on an NJ Transit bus? Wow.
I did that for the first time when I started CCM.
NJ Transit bus?
I was like, nope.
Wow, why don't you like it?
I'm just not used. I didn't get used to it. I wasn't able to get used to it ever. Like I'm used to just like getting in the car and going.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been on that Colonial Coach bus? You seen that shit around town? It used to be a white and like it used to be white, but now it has like American flag on it. I never been that one too. It's a bus in our town, but I don't know the stops of it too. But I be seeing it all around too. I think of this like cheaper too, like than like NJ Transit. It goes around town, but I mean, you don't be seeing that bus?
I've seen it, but I've never been on it.
I've never been on it either. I might be like, oh yeah, I actually do remember seeing that, but not at the moment.
I'll be walking a lot, so I used to be walking a lot, so I just see it more often.
Right now, I'm walking again. I thought the challenge was over, but no.
Oh, that man, I saw you.
Tell us why you walking.
Yeah, so
he turned into me.
So one day I was trying to drive. I was going to pick up my girl from the bar, and my car wasn't starting. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm thinking I was needing an oil change, and I was pushing it off for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm thinking that's the reason. I was like, all right, I'll just worry about it in the morning because it's like 2 a.m. Next day, I try it, doesn't work. I get someone who likes cars to take a look at it. They're like, oh yeah, it could be your battery, it could be this. Then I have someone that works at a different dealership than my car, and he's like, oh yeah, it could be this. Like he was saying is the battery, it could be the battery too, but I don't understand it. Why? Because like the headlights turn on and everything works. Everything that was asking for the battery was working, and I was able to get the car to start when I used the remote start. It's just that my
the ignition, but
I couldn't use my key to start the car, but when I used the remote start, it worked. But when I got to work, I went inside to get changed so I can bring it to the mechanic, and it turned off because there was a timer. So I tried it a second time, and the second time I went to go get it, I clicked the button, and the car was weird. Like I turned the car on, and it didn't say it was on. Like the dashboard wasn't on or anything. So my dumb ass hit because I have a push to start. I hit the push button again, and it turned on, and it just never turned on after that. So fast forward to the next weekday, I had it towed all the way to the dealership, and they're like, oh yeah, there's a recall on it. I was like, oh thank God, because that means I don't have to pay for whatever was wrong with it. So I was like, all right, can you just do my oil change when it was there too? And he's like, all right, yeah, that was 13 days ago. He said, we're waiting for the piece to come in. I called back like a week ago. I'm like, yo, any update? They're like, no, we don't have anything, but you can come get a loaner. I'm like, nah, it shouldn't be that long. Then now it's 13 days. I called again today. He said, yeah, we still don't have an ETA when that part can come in, and it could take a few weeks. I'm like, a few weeks?
No, you should have took the loaner when he asked.
I'm about to. Well, to be honest, I don't really need a car at the moment because I'm walking distance from my job, and I also work from home some days too. So like I just be here. I'm not really going anywhere. And if I do need to go,
you don't got a bike?
Huh?
You don't got a bike?
I got these 2 legs.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand because I used to be taking it too, but you don't got a.
Yeah, you said I'm not walking no more. I got a bike now.
Yeah,
flex it.
Bike is the way to go. I got one.
I wish I had a bike.
You got a what? E-bike or just regular?
No,
bike.
I got a regular bike.
Yeah. Regular bike get your legs right though.
It do.
Yeah.
But Josh won't be going to work, so you could ride to work. You could. Or would you put your bike at?
No, I'm not doing that. Not at work. No. if that's gone when I leave work,
I'll be sick too.
That's a $1,600 bike.
Nah, I do like bikes. Like if I had a bike, I would definitely use that because I think that's where my bounce came from. Because I used to try to go up hills without.
You done lost me.
What?
Yeah.
What? No.
Using a bike.
You said that's where your what came from?
My bounce.
No. Y'all, bro. We already talked about this before. If you have bounce, you gonna punch that bitch and actually land on your feet. Like, come on, stop saying you have bounce. Stop. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You landed on your face. Like, come on.
On that dunk. Yeah, that dunk was
that
a little,
rim grazer ass dunk.
But you gotta think about the context of the dunk.
Yo.
Like we already spoke about this.
No, you
legs, game point, late game.
Bro,
like, come on.
If y'all go if y'all go to our Instagram or YouTube, wherever y'all watch like our clips at, if y'all go watch that clip of Jamar explaining it, how he dunked the ball.
Yeah, go watch that.
Nigga ain't do shit but just lie. He said, I got up, punched that bitch.
Yeah,
bro,
Euro.
If you see he did Euro, but it was a rim grazer, bro. It was not no punch that, bro. He said, he just got there. And that's why he swung, because he wasn't high enough to actually punch it. I'm like, I was just watching that shit. I'm like, yo, Jamar, you really just lying right here to these people. I punched that bitch with so much force. That's what he said, bro.
Y'all didn't know. Y'all don't be dunking.
It just went.
That's why, bro. If you had bounce, you would not have fell on your face, bro.
Y'all don't be dunking. Like, you be hype touching just because you could touch the rim, and you be hype because you could touch the net. Like, I'm not going back and forth with y'all about who can jump and how.
You got more bounce than me.
That's more bounce than you.
No, you don't. You don't have more bounce than me.
I definitely do. The box jump. I got a video of me again up there.
Me too.
What box jump?
Just at the gym.
Me too. I got videos too.
Box jump?
Whatever. Yeah.
Which box?
About like a 24.
Like,
You do a 24.
No, I definitely could do that. I was at like the 50, 60 mark. Yeah. No. That's not about right. I gotta look at my phone to find it. My phone's at 2%, but after I'll show you. I really get up there. For real. Where are you getting up?
Nigga, he said 2%, but you look like a 2% milk right now. All this fucking white colors on, bro. Look at this nigga, bro.
Yo, like some coffee. So,
Dark roast.
Nah, that would be something else. But before we change this topic about sports, did you hear some of the new rules that they're bringing to the NFL this season?
I didn't hear any new rules.
What rules?
I didn't hear any
no
rules.
More forward handoffs.
Forward.
So, like, if they do a jet, like, you're the quarterback, you do a jet, you can't, like, hand the ball off like this.
Where I did not see where they say this
yes,
at?
You can't
bro.
hand it off like this.
Yes, you would either have to turn to the side, like if the running back's next to you, you have to turn to the side or turn around completely.
Wow.
So like a jet sweep type shit, like
yeah. So they would have to go. Oh, I'm at 1%.
Wow.
Nigga, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
If you're
look
at 1%.
it up. Yeah. Look.
NFL new rule changes. I did not hear about this, bro.
Yes.
A forward handoff. Let me see.
That's bad.
Okay, this is from the Vikings website right here. Let's see. All these. Okay, cool, whatever.
You sent up the
What the
quarterback
hell?
with that.
I did not hear, but I'm trying to see right now. Okay, approved NFL emergency third quarterback. I see that. I'm trying to look because I don't. Let me try something else because they got all this bullshit. Number 0. Okay, they got the new 0. You can wear number 0 now.
Yeah.
I knew about that. The jerseys, the new. Oh no, the secondary helmet. They added that.
A secondary helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can have like 3 helmets now.
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
I'm sorry. Okay, the Saints need to bring a white helmet in, bro, to go with our color rush jerseys.
Yeah.
But I've seen like.
Bro, that would be so clean because the black ones they put in last season, trash, bro. And it was wearing it with our color rush jersey. I'm like, that shit does not go. I'd rather just have the gold helmet because it looks better. But if they add a white one, man, that shit would look clean. That shit would look so clean.
I feel like that's gonna be common now, though. The white helmet.
What teams do you think will look good? We can just look. I'll show you later on my phone.
In white helmets?
I'm gonna just keep looking.
What teams do you think will look good in white helmets?
Saints, number 1.
Yeah, Saints would be a nice one.
Number 1.
Anyone else?
Buffalo. Dark.
They already have white helmets.
I'm
bro.
wild.
Why didn't you say that? Trying to think. Okay, who else here? Let's go AFC West. AFC West is the Chargers. They already have white helmets. Chiefs don't have white helmets, but
The Patriots.
I said AFC West, bro.
No, I'm thinking. I'm just going off the list.
All right, who else is in AFC?
Chargers,
Raiders,
Chiefs, Raiders, and Broncos. Let's ride.
Nah, I don't know. I couldn't see any other teams where I think the Raiders would have nice black ones. Let's do AFC North.
That's Ravens, Bengals,
yeah, Bengals already have white,
and Browns.
No.
I think just the Bengals because like the white shit they have. Okay, let's do AFC East. Patriots, they already have a white helmet because like a throwback helmet. The Jets,
Dolphins, Bills.
They should bring Jets should get a white helmet back. I think they should. Dolphins already have white, and then the Bills already have white too. I think the Jets could pull it off. Because they pulled it off previously with their white helmets. AFC South is Texans,
Colts.
Colts already have it. Jaguars,
and the Titans.
Titans could pull it off. They had white helmets before. They could pull it off. They have navy blue now. Let's do NFC South. Saints could pull it off. Falcons. Yes, I think they can just because their new white jerseys. I think like they'll be very clean with them. I think the Falcons could. Buccaneers with their throwback jersey, the creamsicle ones, which they're bringing back this season. Yes, but their jerseys now, I guess they could with their white jersey, but it will only work with the white jerseys. Yeah, I guess they could. I think they could if they had like a right color scheme. If they did it right, but I don't know. I think they could, but I don't think it's needed. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that one. And then you got I
don't like that one.
The Panthers. Panthers, they have black. I think a black and silver as I just fine. They don't need a white one. NFC East.
Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Washington.
Not Eagles. I don't even like the Washington jersey, but I think the white ones could do it.
They had a concept for one. It was like the outline of the wings was green and then the helmet was white.
Okay, I see that.
It wasn't bad, but
I like your black helmets right now.
I do like those more.
I think the Commanders could pull it off.
I like them.
The Commanders could pull it off.
Yeah.
A white helmet?
Yeah, with their white jerseys.
I can't see that.
I can see it. I think they could pull it off. And then you got the Cowboys. The Cowboys could pull it off because they have white helmets. We did say Giants.
We said
Giants could. Yeah,
no, they could do it.
With our white jersey, I do like the blue helmet.
They could do it. I mean, the same color as.
I like your color. I just like the blue helmets on the Giants, bro. I don't see anything else on the Giants that have blue helmet. Let's see, NFC West. You got the Cardinals. Yes, they already have white helmets. Seahawks. No.
They have a blue. They're going to get the blue one, I think.
Huh?
They're getting another blue one.
It's like a lighter blue. Silver one, like their throwback shit.
No, I think that's what it is.
They should bring the throwbacks back. That means just fire. The Rams jerseys, they can pull it off.
How would you do that though? What are you thinking?
Not with their colors now. It had to be like a throwback color.
Okay.
And then who else is
49ers?
No. Nah, I can see them with a black one.
I only see them in gold. I can't see them with anything else. I can't see them in a white.
I can see them in a black just because the black uniforms.
They don't use the black uniforms no more. Their color rushes are white ones. The throwback whites. That's their color rush.
With the different, yeah, okay.
Yeah. If they still use that, they know it could make sense, but they don't use those anymore. NFC North. We already did South.
North.
NFC North is the last one.
Packers, Vikings, Bears,
Lions.
Packers, yes, with their white jerseys they had. I think that shit will look tough. Who else is in these?
What do you think about the Lions?
Lions. They don't.
I'm gonna say.
I think the silver looks fine. I don't really see anything else besides silver in the helmets. I think the silver will be fine.
They might do a blue.
I don't think they should do anything else. I think like some teams their helmet color and shit is just too iconic to change, and I think they're just one of them. You have the Bears. No, I think the jerseys, their helmets are too iconic part of their branding too. Even though I don't really like their shit, but I think it's just too part of it too much.
Minnesota, no, can't see Minnesota either. Really?
I can. Actually, I think with the white, but I just couldn't see anything else. Now, okay, I'll just keep the purple now. So not really, like at 3 at most, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Saints,
something like that. Count it on your hand.
Packers,
Cowboys,
Well, no, because if they already have a white helmet like in the previous, I'm not really counting it. So only Saints and Packers. I mean, Saints Packers only had it. I said Falcons could.
Yeah, Jets.
Yes, our previous, but I'm talking about new teams that never had a white helmet.
The Eagles, I'm 50-50 with that one. Concept I saw.
It was like 3 teams or something, like maybe a 4 or 5 at most.
Everybody can rock it.
And then the New Jerseys too.
How do you get on that topic?
We were talking about sports.
The new rules.
The new rules. I didn't see that. I didn't find out. I thought that shit would have been. I'm gonna look up handoff rule. Handoff rule 2023. NFL handoff rule changes. Okay. Okay, this is from March 29th. Legal handoffs are now more illegal if it is an eligible player or it's why is it worded like this? If it's to an eligible player or it's beyond the line of scrimmage, a forward handoff is now illegal. The rule makes the language more consistent with similar rules and makes the enforcement from the spot of the foul in all circumstances. Okay, let me click a different article. I don't really new forward handoff rule read option rule and new rule changes. I don't expand and replay now. I'm just trying to read this shit now, but I think it's for the NFL read option 2023 rule will penalize teams for handing out a football on a read option.
What?
NFL read option 2023 rule will penalize teams handing out a football on a read option. An illegal forward pass will now be a penalty. Previously, NFL read option rule stated quarterbacks can be tackled if they are carrying out a fake. It does not matter if they are in possession of the ball. New NFL rule changes 2023 modifies 17 existing rules. Okay.
So yeah, it was basically that. You just reminded me a part about it. So if they want to do like if they're in shotgun and they wanted to do like a jet sweep, they would have to like pass it forward and then he'll take it off and just run, or they would have to like turn to the side and hand like do an option with the running back and then do something like that. So basically he can't just go forward and hand the ball off. He would have to either turn to the side or turn around or like be under center and then hand it off like that.
Oh, they just gonna be awesome then.
I hate the rule like changes that they do like this because bro, they're not needed. Like why be doing this? That's why people niggas say the NFL is a no fun league, bro. Like bro, I like who the fuck be in charge of this shit, bro? This shit is stupid. They were trying to get rid of the Eagles quarterback sneak shit.
Yeah, absolutely not. Don't do that.
I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, when I saw that shit, I'm like, that is so stupid. Like, cause, like, bro, every other team was doing quarterback sneaks, but the Eagles did it better.
They just couldn't stop it. Nobody.
Yeah, they couldn't. It was guaranteed. Like, there's only like one time I seen them, they didn't get it, but they did it right after the play and got it. A touch. I think it was in the Super Bowl.
Yep, that was it.
What was it again? Like, they were just scared people would get injured. What? Like why are they trying to ban it from like it's just they do it in like a special way?
There's no good reason. They'll come up with a bullshit reason now.
It was just a regular quarterback sneak, right?
Yes, it's because the Eagles had a better old line. It was stupid, bro. Like I said, there's no good reason.
Strong as shit.
Yeah, he's strong. He got like, bro, he squat like 600 or some shit like that.
He's strong as hell.
And one of the rule changes I hate, like it was like 3 years ago, the no taunting shit, bro.
That was
like you can't like look into the face of the player and talk shit like after like a good player or something like that. You'll get penalized. Yeah. I'm like, dude, people not really like talking shit and taunting is a part of the game. Like every sport, bro. Like I hate the people in charge for like taking shit out like this, bro. This shit, I'm like, it irks me.
Grinds your gears,
huh?
It grinds your gears.
Yeah, I bet y'all be using that shit at work, bro. Yeah, it really grinds my gears.
Hell no. That's funny.
I hope that XFL, like, they just take note of shit that the NFL do. I'm like, yeah, we gonna do that shit better. XFL got some ways to go. They just had their, I don't know what their championship called. Like a month or two ago, they had it. They gotta come up with a name for it. I don't know what they're gonna call it because like you got NFL, you got the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Like the
Jamar Bowl.
The NHL got the Stanley Cup playoffs, and like you gotta have the XFL should have something like
name.
a good name to like.
It's part of the WWE, right?
What?
The XFL.
No, it's not owned by the WWE.
It's not a part.
No.
No.
It was previous year. It was owned by Vince McMahon, and so he was a part of it. But now it's owned by The Rock and I can't remember the lady's name. But yeah, they're co-owners. I feel like there might be someone else too, but I just know them too.
Okay.
And also their trophy is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta get a better trophy than that, bro. It looked like some shit you could buy. No, it looks like a fantasy football trophy. It looked like, I looked at that shit. I'm like, that's their trophy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh nah, they gotta get a new trophy, bro.
Would you ever want to get a trophy for our league?
I thought about it, but I ended up getting a ring. I settled on a ring now because it will be like a trophy that will go like the person will hold the trophy for the whole year. I was thinking of that. I'm like, if somebody leaves, I'm like, can I trust these people with the trophy and shit like that? Because everybody had to pay for that trophy too. I'm like, I think a ring where you have your own ring just to keep, and you don't gotta like move around a trophy. So I just end up doing with the ring shit. But we could talk about it in the future.
Yeah, Josh lost his.
I ain't lose nothing.
Yeah. Tell that.
It's on the bureau.
I was thinking about it. Depending on the size of the trophy, where would people put it? For the most part, like, I mean, you could put it in your room, but like if you're living with people, they're like, oh, I don't want that anymore.
Exactly. But if you damage it, like,
yeah,
it's like, bro, because someone gonna be upset.
There gotta be rules with it.
Bro. So that's why I think a ring is you get your own ring. And you get to keep. You don't gotta worry about like if you want to lose your ring, that's fine. Cause whatever, because your ring that's yours to keep.
I ain't losing that.
I think it should be once you have some history in your league and you see some consistency with your players. And you're like, okay, it's the same people from last year. We're gonna keep track of the trophy because then they're gonna be like, yo, why'd you do that? And yeah.
Can't win another ring.
I can't wait for fantasy.
I'm gonna have 2 rings.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm trying to get right.
Jamar, 2 rings? Yeah. For me,
I know. For me,
Jamar,
you don't got one.
It's hard to say because how long you been doing? How many years you been doing fantasy football?
9.
9 years.
Yeah.
And you've been part of like I said, like at least like in total you've been in like 15 leagues, though, right? I would say at least.
Yeah.
You've been in multiple leagues over the year. Let's just say 15 as a number. You haven't won not one league in those 9 years.
But the thing is, and besides the standard one that I'm in right now, where I got 9 years in, some of the other ones I didn't take as seriously. Like for Hardle's one, the first year I joined that, I didn't really play. Like I stopped checking my roster after like week 4, and then after that is when I really started making a change. I'd say the last 2-3 years is where I started making a change. Started drafting differently and like just investing in fantasy more. Now that I had to stop worrying about being commissioner, and things been a lot better. And PPR, my resume is a lot better than my standard one. Like I come closer to winning a championship. It was like little things throwing me off, like a late Eckler injury, or people had COVID. That was 1 year. Okay. This year, I lost to
me in fantasy.
No, before you, because I'm talking about to get into. I lost to Pape, right?
I don't know. No. I don't know your fucking schedule. I just know you lost to me last game.
You played Naeem, and then I played Devontae. Right? Who did you play in the championship? Devontae. Yeah, I lost to Devontae, and that's 1 game out of the chip, and the chip that I could have won. And in my other PPR league, I was
could have won
1 game out of the chip. Like I was 1 to 2 games out of the chip. So I'm making the playoffs more consistently now. That in PPR, I have a better resume in PPR. In standard, I was still figuring that out just a little bit. I mean, I did good. Like it's good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like playoffs bad, playoffs.
So
bad.
It took you 9 years to figure out how to make it to the playoffs consistently.
So you said, damn. But wait, he said playoffs bad. So next year it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, no. This year was bad. I started picking it up towards the end of the season in my standard one. So next year is going to be good. Man,
I've already won 2 championships.
But it's different.
And I'm talking about all years, bro. How is it different? I've won 2 championships. I have 2. I guess I've won leagues before, Jamar.
Yeah. But if you're playing with people who don't really play, then it's like, all right.
Yo, niggas always say that shit to discredit you about the leagues you've been in, bro.
You just tried to do that to the Nuggets.
What he do?
I said, bro. I said I'm not taking anything away from the Nuggets, bro. But nah, niggas said it. So if it's outside your main league that you usually do, niggas like, oh, you doing with other people though. So like, niggas try to discredit the other league. But I'm like, what you mean?
No, because when you have your main league, there's history around it, right? So people know what you're gonna draft, and they know what you like. They know your tendency. So it's people basically got film on you. They like, oh, Naeem's gonna do that. Oh, Josh, we know Josh is gonna draft a running back. And because of that makes the league that much harder. Now, there's a challenge. This is a challenge you have to overcome in your own league. And he's standing right across from you. Or sitting right across from you.
He know that.
You have yet to beat him. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you won championships, but Josh knows what type of player you are. And that's why it's harder in your main league.
I read him. It's easy.
That's why there's more credit when it's in your own main league. Bro. If you go join someone else, nobody knows what you're gonna do. Like, some people might not be playing. Like,
when Josh did me the first time this season, it was because my team just did bad that season. But like, we doing good like every other week until like the end of the season when Cooper Kupp got hurt. Playoffs, he just got one. That's all it was.
So what's the record? 3-0, 4-0,
3-0. But he said, see him in the playoffs. That's when it really mattered.
He did.
I did.
Sure, it's a whole nother season coming up.
Yeah, so that makes it different. And like I said, my resume in PPR is good. So we're going to see where it goes. And that's why I need one this year.
Won the championship. That's it. 2 years.
Yo, watch Pez win a championship before you do, yo.
Oh no.
I think he ruined his team too much for it. Rather, like, he could have
this season in our league
in general. In general, it's like a bad draft that starts it off with like you don't want to trade your team. He would have to have a good draft, and then he can keep that. For him to do, then he can keep his stubborn of not trading certain players. Okay, but if he has a good, that's the thing where it's like, all right, he might have good players now. Now he might be more willing to trade because like, oh, I'm 5-1. I might trade someone. He's not really doing anything, and then he might invest in someone bad, and like that's when his team starts tanking. Then he had a good season, and then choked towards the end of the regular season.
First season, yeah, it was crazy.
And it was like, I don't know what happened, but I could see something like that. But
he
I think
on like a 6-game losing streak.
That's tough. But I think if he has a good draft, he can do that. Either a good draft or he learns how to trade.
That's hard for him to do. Oh damn, that's hard. Both of them is hard for him to do. Him learning how to trade and drafting good. That's very difficult. You asking like the world from him doing that shit, bro.
Because he's gonna fold in one.
Yeah, he definitely gonna do at least one.
Yeah. It's most likely gonna be a trade too. I see the trade. It's most likely to trade.
Damn, dude, that's actually crazy. Cause like I never known like Pez to have a good draft, but then him making bad trades, that's a guarantee. Or like not trading or some shit. Cause remember the first season when he traded my uncle, and it was it was some bull. Like it was so bad, bro, and they ended up getting vetoed because of him. Basically,
but he had a good team that year.
And like I said,
he started off good, yes,
like
but he didn't make the necessary moves in that when he started losing, and then
he made a trade.
And then this season he was too stubborn to trade Stephon Diggs. And I kept telling him like, bro, you better trade. So I like he was like, you just won. I'm like, I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about like, yo, like look at Jamar Day, the Josh Allen trade. Yeah. Traded a lot of people for Josh Allen and ended up working in his favor. I'm like, bro, you could do the same thing. I told Sakai the same thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, he refused.
Nah, Sakai. I don't know who's gonna make a trade first. I think Pez will make a trade before Sakai do.
Oh, I was trying my best to get one of those running backs from Sakai.
Sakai thought of Saquon and Derrick Henry like so high up. I'm like, bro,
he refused.
I'm like, you will get some good people back. I'm not saying accept no booty trade like from Pop. I know Pop would send a booty trade. Pop would be doing that shit trying to get over on people. Yeah. But I'm like, bro, you better. I'm like, I know other people was making good offers at least for like a good package deal. But I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but he don't trade though. He doesn't trade. Like, I've never known Sakai to trade. But I'm like, but you better, when you are a fantasy owner, but you better be open to all like aspects of like what you should do with your team, bro. If the waiver wire not working, man, you better start making some trades.
It's like everybody got their thing that makes them good. I was actually watching the video today, and it made me think about what Raquan said one time. Raquan said fantasy is all luck, so there's no point. I disagree with that because even though you can't control your player getting hurt or you can't control your player under like performing,
that's true.
You can still try to put them in the best position possible. Put your team in the best position possible. So if it's a player that you know to just go off multiple times or has the possibility like a high ceiling, then you're gonna want to go for more players like that. But you can't control if they have a bad game. But if they have a higher chance, if they have a ceiling or like a good performance 7 out of 10 weeks, those 7 weeks you knew that.
Saying fantasy football is all luck is like basically saying like football is all luck because like these certain players are going to do a certain thing well or good or bad, and the people who do it more good are going to get further and probably win the championship or something like that in real life. So that's the same thing. Like, bro, you getting these certain players to make your team win. I wouldn't say it's luck. I wouldn't say it's luck. No, it's a lot of stat tracking. It's more like that. But I wouldn't say luck.
Exactly. And you can take that for anything. Like anything can happen in sports. If you look at that Vikings Saints game, how that shit ended, like you can't be like, oh, he's just not going to tackle him and he just go in the end zone. Like that just came out of nowhere, you know? And that's, I guess you could say it's lucky, but that's just sports. And
but I'm not even talking about that. But I see, I can't listen to what Saquon say about fantasy football after he made that trade with you. And also after I was trying to get like Adam Thielen. And he was talking about like, nah, I don't want to trade him because he's a red zone target. Bro, at the time he said that shit to me, we were like mid-season already. Adam Thielen had 2 touchdowns. Talking about he's a red zone target. Adam Thielen didn't do shit last year. I just think like another role like wide receiver maybe come on the bench or like a flex option. And I was like, what? I was like, bro, that shit don't make no sense. Like he's a red zone target. I'm like, bro, for like one is going like everything's going to like Justin Jefferson. Yeah. For him to say it, I was like, wow. And that let me know all I need to know right there. I'm like, yeah, I ain't looking to require about no fantasy football. And he was like, it's only like his 2nd or 3rd year doing fantasy at that. So I ain't worried about Raekwon's fantasy team.
Oh yeah. My issue from what my perspective is, I have to make adjustments earlier and stop giving hope to people like Michael Thomas.
Yeah, like
I don't mean to keep good digging at the Saints, but I trusted Michael Thomas a lot.
You think that's your worst trait?
No.
So
I think that hurt me a little bit. That like but like hurts me a little bit. That messes up my team. That can make me do bad things after that.
So what do you think your best thing is in fantasy football? Like what you do best, and then what's the worst thing you do in fantasy football that you could improve on?
I say finding good flex / RB2s. I think
that's your best?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like I will draft a good running back and then I can find a good running back that can either fit that flex role or that RB2. Like what's his name? Antonio Gibson. Like he was a good flex option. He wasn't kicking every week, but I was catching it. Like I knew when to start him and he would give me a good 10, 15 points if I need it. And then in PPR, what I started doing is also picking up on receivers, because my receivers this year was Tyreek Hill, and then I didn't really have anybody else. Like I had the guy from the Ravens, Devin Duvernay. I had Richie James. I had just dudes like that, but those dudes were still performing some weeks. But I need to get someone like more reliable, and we'll be all right. And the quarterback, of course. But I think those are
taking whatever.
My worst is underestimating the quarterback position.
What about you, Josh? What's your best and worst thing about you in fantasy football?
Nothing.
No,
nothing's the worst.
There's something that's the.
I got nothing bad.
You only won one chip
out of 2 years.
Oh, bro, we're only
this is your 3rd season?
Yeah.
We're about to be in our 3rd season in fantasy for this league.
But I'm saying ever in fantasy. This is your 3rd season in fantasy. Okay.
Just go with numbers.
So what's your best thing about you in fantasy football? Like what you do best?
Oh no, what I do best? Everything.
No, come on, Josh. I said, come on.
Right? Everything.
No,
what you mean?
You don't do everything
So,
best.
all right, what would you do differently to win that first year that you changed to win your second year?
Ooh. Nah, I make the trade. I made a trade with your uncle.
What'd you trade?
I don't remember. It was DK Metcalf and some other stuff.
Oh, I remember this trade
because I ended up with like a 12 and something. I had a good record.
There was a trade.
Like,
yeah, I remember that shit.
You traded away DK or you got DK?
I traded away DK, but I got I think Justin Jefferson.
So how's that bad?
I ain't win. DK, I think, put up more points than Justin Jefferson at the time. So I think that's what happened.
And what's your worst?
I think that's it.
His
weakness. Receivers.
They can be. Yeah, probably receivers. Not picking the right receiver.
My best, I'm a man of like looking at stats and like facts and shit like that. I think I'm a good numbers guy, and when it comes to like looking at numbers of players, I think I could pick, like finding players either like, while drafting or just like on a free waiver wire or making trades and shit like that. I think I have a good eye for that. I think that's like my best attribute when it comes to fantasy. My worst thing, okay. I'm thinking back, like I'm thinking about our first. I'm just thinking about this league though. My worst thing, because of my first season, I did bad. My first season. Like I had a negative record, but I had a big jump from last season. Like I progressively did well. But my worst thing, I'm trying to think overall for these past 2 seasons. I'll say I can't even think about this 2 seasons. I'll just think about fantasy team overall. Like fantasy football overall, the years I did it. I'll say drafting. I've made some questionable draft picks over some years. This was like when I was younger too. Most of this shit was when I was younger. One year I drafted with the number 1 overall pick, Le'Veon Bell, the year he sat out. Bro. Yo, that shit was so crazy. I ended up moving him at the trade deadline because nobody knew if he was going to come back or not. And I think I ended up trading with Christian. Bro, I was so sick. And I remember I also drafted Todd Gurley one year, and he didn't even do good one year. It was like, and then like the season after, he went crazy. I'm like, damn. So I definitely made some questionable draft choices. I remember I drafted Christian McCaffrey one year. He got hurt. Yeah. So I would say previously it was definitely like my drafting. Even some trades I made were like questionable. Like, but that's like previously. But I think I definitely got better over that time. That's what like my attribute now is like looking for numbers, like looking at the actual numbers, stat tracking. I'm like, I think I have a good eye for that now. But so I'm definitely improved on my. I think I just improved on what my worst attribute was to get better. Oh yeah, that's me.
I'm actually now I think about it. My best thing now, I have to think about it. Knowing when to move off players. That's probably the best thing.
Who'd you move? Oh, Mark Andrews?
Oh yeah.
You moved him right before he got hurt too. That was crazy. I said that I can't believe Isaiah made that trade to give Devontae Adams for that. But I'm like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
It's fair trade, you know?
And it wasn't. I could have swore I was offering something better too. I was giving him a running back.
I gave him a running back.
Who?
David Montgomery.
Yeah, bro. I was offering him Nick Chubb and something else, bro. I remember I was offering like for Devontae, I was like Nick Chubb, a wide receiver, and I think like a tight end.
See, I did like Mark Andrews, Devontae Smith, David Montgomery. Was that it? I think that was it. That might have been it. And I took like Devontae Adams, a running back. I think Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram's a good
No,
pick.
I took someone else, another tight end. I had Zach Ertz. That's what I took.
Have Evan Ingram.
I took Zach Ertz from him. So I moved from like first tight end to fifth. Zach Ertz was like 4 at the time, and then I think another tight end.
What are your thoughts on the kicker defense position? Like,
those are 2 separate positions, though.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Which out of those 2 would you say is more important?
Defense. Because your defense could affect you negatively. Your kicker really not going to do that unless they start missing a lot of kicks. But it's more likely that your defense start losing you points, and it'd be scary. I'm like, damn, like, do I like
I don't
in a
like
certain
seeing that.
situation, like, do I keep this defense in now? Like, if I'm up a certain amount, but like the team, the team you're going against that week is they're still playing, but that defense can affect you negative if they start dropping negative points. So I'm saying, if having a good solid defense, especially ones that like drop, like there's usually like one or two teams that usually drop a lot of points to them, like that could definitely help you out. And they're like a good defense is more likely to go off weekly and get like you those certain amount of points. So I say having a good defense. Did you just unplug that?
No, I hit the wire and I didn't know if I unplugged it or not.
So yeah, I said think defense.
Kicker for me, I don't care what kicker.
Yeah.
I don't care about no kicker.
Okay.
Unless it's like Justin Tucker, like that's fine.
What if I threw tight end in the mix? Out of those three, what's more important?
Tight end.
Tight end. What? That's a tight end, because if you have a top tight end too, or one that just gets like red zone like touches, that's gonna be very important. Like, if you have a Travis Kelce, a Mark Andrews, a Darren Waller, or something like that, a Gronk in his prime, or some shit like that, bro. I know Gronk was getting people hella points, bro. Bro, it's crazy.
Hell yeah. That's tough, to be honest, because a defense could go crazy and get you some extra point, but the fact that they can lose you a lot of points too,
crucial.
I think. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with defense. I think I'm gonna make a bold statement and say defense. Just because they can lose you points, and that shit hurts, yo.
I lost like that before. That's why I always take my defense out. Like, if I'm already up a certain amount, I take them out. I'm like, I don't need them dropping negative points on me, so I'm like, I'll take them shit out.
Hurts, yo.
A defense dropping negative points hurts so much, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all did all this shit. I'm like, come on.
More than a zero, man. More than a zero. It's like zero. All right, fuck you. But y'all lost point.
And especially if like cost you a win too. I'll be so upset, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a good defense, it's crucial to your actual team, bro. Because like now, like, you don't have a defense. Like, damn, what defense do I pick up this week? And shit like that. It's like, it hurts, bro. It hurts having a bad defense.
Man, I want to draft right now. I want to draft right now, yo. But I think it's the best to do it right before the season, so you know who's getting cut, who's like what's going on, who got injured. Knock on wood.
It's not wood. Jamal always does that, and it's not wood. He don't have wood floors. I don't know why he be doing that.
Man, it's the principle. But yeah.
What time are we on? What time are you at, Josh?
1:35.
1:35. Damn, you're gonna do it quick. I think I like one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, okay. This actually had to do with football too, which is crazy. Okay. So RG3 had tweeted. He said running backs are getting hold in NFL. Dalvin Cook is 27, coming off 4 straight 1,000-yard season with 43 rushing touchdowns. He is clearly one of the best players in the NFL and more than earned the money left on his contract. Yet the Vikings plan to release him, which is ridiculous. And Mark Ingram said, "It's really offensive how the league treats running backs. Running backs need their own union and CBA." And when I saw this recently, like, running backs, I really do, because running backs are like the workhorse of the offense. Like, they're not the quarterback, but they're especially modern running backs. They run the ball a lot, and they're being asked to catch too. Like, the top running backs in the leagues can catch a ball. Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook can catch. Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, all like the top running backs are like they can catch a ball now. And so they're asking me to do more. Now you should be just like running the ball, but now you're being asked to catch two. You're being asked to do two things, and so I think that they're getting underpaid. But people say, oh, they get hurt. Like, once they get to 30, they're done. Shit like that. I'm like, I do understand that part of it too, but I'm like, bro, if they're still in their prime, still like producing, why don't they get paid more too? I guess understand like injuries come into play, but that's what everybody in NFL injuries come into play. So I definitely think running backs are undervalued for what they do, because everybody knows that when it comes to fantasy,
they do.
You need a good running back. Like, you know that shit matter, bro. That shit matter. So yeah, I think running backs are being undervalued by the NFL. And sometimes see people in the comments, something like this, like always like siding with like the team. I'm like, bro, y'all crazy. I'm like, having a good running back, crucial to the team, important, bro. Crucial. like for like the regular season comes like in like part of the playoffs too. Like I know when it comes to like Super Bowl time, it's really like they're gonna be passing the ball, but like to get there, you gonna need a good running back.
Yeah, absolutely. Or even when you need to milk the clock. Like,
yes,
having a good running back is good for that. I think they should. I just thought of this in the moment, but their rookie contract, like their first contract, have that a little bit shorter, like maybe 2-3 years, right?
They won't do that.
And then,
They won't do that because of the business side.
They don't change.
And they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. But then that second contract, have it for a longer period, maybe 5 years. And once they sign that bigger contract, I'll start looking for the second running back. Now I want, let's say it's Dalvin Cook in this situation, right? From Dalvin Cook, when he's kicking, he got paid, he just got his money. I have him teaching whoever my second running back is about to be, get him right. And now once that second running back gets to his contract time around year 3, he'll have experience of working with Dalvin, and he has less mileage on him because he's sharing the touches with Dalvin Cook. Now he's going to be healthier even longer because he's not. The freaking Zeke, Tony Pollard situation, I think that shit is perfect. Like,
they release him.
Yeah, they release him now, but like they got his worth. Pollard is 25 with low mileage on it.
But
he
was an outlier with his money.
Yeah, like he's low mileage low miles 25-year-old. So he got the experience, he got all of that. Hey, who knows what's going to happen? But at the end of the day, it's the Cowboys, so we don't know how far that's going to go. But I think that's a perfect situation.
And think of it now too. There are 3 like good running backs. Like I'll say Zeke is probably B tier now. What's his name? Dalvin Cook is like, I'll say like A- tier, shit like that. And then you got, there's another running back who's Saquon's holding out, right? He still hasn't he's holding until he gets paid. He not playing on the franchise tag.
Yeah.
Which is like, and we've seen it before. Running backs held out. Le'Veon was the only one to hold out that whole season, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Le'Veon
crazy.
was very, like he was an outlier during that time though. Like he was really good at catching the ball.
Not even just catching, he was a good runner. Like he made like the correct reads. Like he was just, bro. Le'Veon was so tough in his prime, bro. He was a fantasy god, bro. Like it was, bro. Like he was getting you points every week. Him and AB.
Yeah.
Whoo! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But because I'm telling you, if you have a good 1-2 combo in your backfield, you save time. I mean, it sucks for fantasy people because in like the Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt situation, whenever Kareem Hunt score, every Nick Chubb fan or every Nick Chubb person is like, yo, what the fuck? But from their standpoint, it's like, all right, yo,
we're saving his leg.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt just busted a 60-yard run for a touchdown. And like Nick Chubb, he's fully energized and he only has to go 10 yards for the touchdown. That's light. And plus, if you have a good quarterback and like a good passing game to do everything, is...
Nah, I'm sorry, that Nick Chubb shit. Yeah. I had Nick Chubb. I'm like, every time I'm like, why the fuck Kareem in, bro? Like, I'm like, damn, I need my points.
Yeah. It sucks for fantasy, but like they're both healthy and they can both play for a longer time. And I think that shit helps rather than being in like Derrick Henry's situation where he gotta get the ball every single time. Derrick Henry's a fucking monster, but
he is straight workhorse. He get like 20 plus carries a game.
But imagine if he had someone else to take some carries off of him so he can like be all right.
Nah, they don't kind of like.
He gets in the groove though. You let him get in the groove.
But that nigga's like 6'3" or some shit like that. Yeah, like he built different. Because most running backs aren't tall like that. Most running backs are like in the 5'10" range.
5'10" to 6 foot.
Now imagine tackling that motherfucker in the fourth quarter.
No, I ain't doing that.
What would you rather do?
What
would you rather do? Try to tackle Derrick Henry,
fully
or try to stop Aaron Donald?
Oh my god!
I'm going for. Nah,
that's a hard one, right? Like, damn.
Aaron Donald smack me in my head. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would try to stop Aaron Donald only because like it don't look as bad. If I get Josh Norman by like Derrick Henry, bro, that's gonna it's gonna look bad. Like I know, like in my form right now, I can't stop him. I know, I can't stop Derrick Henry, but it's gonna look worse if Derrick Henry throw me to the fucking ground. Because Aaron Donald be doing that shit to NFL players, like going. I could take that. I know, but it look worse when he do it to them though.
Yeah.
It won't look as bad. So I'm just for it it don't look as bad. So I'm try to take on Aaron Donald on the line, try to stop him. I already know the outcome.
Yo, give me Derrick Henry. I won't get hurt. Yeah. Aaron Donald,
you must get stiff arm into the fucking grave.
Yeah. Put me in the dirt. I won't get hurt.
Yo. I would go Aaron Donald too in hopes that he try to like swim move or something. You know,
if he don't swim move, he gonna hurt you.
Because with Derrick Henry, there's no escaping that pain.
He not juking you. He gonna run through you.
Yeah.
Take it down.
But even then, like he can spin you around. If you go low, you get kneed in the side of the.
No, that
nigga Derrick Henry, his stiff arm is lethal, bro.
Yo. And he tall, so his knee gonna be
hit you right in the head. That's it. You get knocked out.
Because look at when you're going against Aaron Donald, y'all are both at a stop position. Like y'all both going from like the line. But Derrick Henry is running at you. You're really not gonna be running at him depending like on where you are. Like you're gonna be trying to wait for him.
Yeah.
And it's just like a running train, like bow.
I don't know, because if he bull rush me,
he gonna hurt you.
Yo. If he bull rush me,
because he's going from a squat position up.
I'm gonna just talk him like, yo, he just do a spin move or swim or some shit like that. I can't do that.
He said, please, wait, just don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Just go around me.
I gotta try this time, like, bro, like, I just do a spin move. Like, I know you can get by with this. You don't have a bull rush me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Bull rush? You getting up in the air.
That's me. I'm thinking.
If you try bull rush, I'm like, bro, if you bull rush, you don't pull your face, man. I don't care.
But even though I'm hold on, you up in the air like this. Or
I'd rather the just pick you up like this. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You smack his hand like, yo.
Oh, man.
No, that would be bad, yo. That would be bad. Oh, my gosh. That would be bad.
Taking on Derrick Henry, that's bold, man. That's bold from you, Josh. Trying to take on Derrick Henry?
I'll take that. I'll do that. Aaron Donald,
you gonna dive early, that's why.
I don't want to go for that nigga's legs, bro. They ain't gonna just try to dive his leg. You gonna get hit by them shits, bro.
I'm gonna get hit by that stiff arm. I'm like, yep, going down. Aaron Donald.
I don't look crazy like that.
Damn. I had that happen to me one time. I went low, trying to hit somebody, knee me right in the head. Yo, my shit was ringing. And I remember this shit so vividly though. So like my shit was ringing and I looked to the side and it was like he fumbled. I was like, oh, word. And the nigga that went to go pick it up kicked the ball out of bounds trying to pick the ball up. I was mad as fuck. And when you hear who the person is, y'all gonna start laughing. I'm not gonna say it right now. But I'll say it after.
All right.
That shit is, I was mad as fuck. And nah. Yeah, let's wrap it up, man. I gotta use the bathroom.
Facts, me too. Well, thank y'all again for tuning into episode 37 of the D&E podcast. All of our audio listeners, make sure you leave us a 5-star. It really helps us out. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure comment, like, and subscribe. And that's it. Let's say turn the notification bell on. If I didn't, turn the notification bell on. Because I said YouTube always doesn't recommend me upload. And yes, thank y'all again for tuning into the D&E podcast with Santor.
Damn near everything.
All right, I was just making sure. Okay, thank y'all for tuning in. So until next time, it's the D&E podcast signing off.
Peace.